feel like I constantly got like people don't know this, but I constantly got told like I would constantly be thinking about my children or constantly thinking about my daughter at times. Like when I first came there and then when I last left, I would constantly be told that, oh, you could just make another child or you could just be with another woman. You could just make another child. Like I constantly got told that when I was being vulnerable to my brothers or to my father figure, like, yo, like, damn, like this is not this is not healthy. You're not giving me a healthy outlook on it. At least you should tell me to go back over there if I really feel that way, you know. And sometimes it was go back over there, but it was only to try to manipulate me into coming back again. So it was never like, oh, I really feel that, like, because he don't feel that way. So of course he's not gonna give me that advice. And so you know, I think that when I thought about like, damn, bro, I'm like leaving Raina behind. Like, I'm really leaving her behind, bro. Like, am I like people go to the military and they give their life to the America and they got children and like, am I doing the same thing? Like, so it's like, but I felt wrong. So I'm glad that I'm able to like really sit with myself now and be like, damn, bro, what you were feeling was valid because you're actually you actually want to be a moral person.
Absolutely. I want to address a question that a lot of people have to they have been asking. How is Ja treated over there? And did you when you were there, were was Nature Boy walking around naked in front of him? I know that he likes to say that he's a nudist and all this other stuff, but if he's a nudist, were you all nudist? Were you all walking around naked? Or was it just him and the women? And was Ja party to this? Could he see this? And how do they treat Ja in general?
I can say, and I'm glad that I'm able to clear this up. I can say that when I was over there, and even now, I know that Jai is getting taken care of. Um, Jai is getting taken care of. He's not getting like abused or nothing. He's not, they don't walk around naked in front of him. Like Nature Boy doesn't walk around naked in front of Jai. The men actually do a good job in taking care of Ja. The women actually do a good job of taking care of Ja. But the issue is the fact that it is going into this boy's subconscious. All of this is going into his psyche. So that's the part that's like, damn, like like this ain't right when it comes to a child actually learning and being up under, you know, that situation. And it's also been times where it's said through Nature Boy that John might end up leaving when he get older, or that y'all didn't really y'all created Ja out of y'all was in y'all demons when y'all created Ja. So it's been said to him, I mean to True and Sheba that you know that Ja might leave or he's Babylon or it's like that. I think that right there is like a lot of people don't know that's being drilled in to the parents' head that what they did or what they created was something that is a possibility of not being conducive for his purpose and his mission. So I wanted to clear that up. That as far as like the men taking care and the women taking care of Ja, he's fed. And, I've taken care of him before. Like all the guys take care of him. We're all like a father to him. And he has a whole bunch of mothers and fathers. It's like a village where it's like make sure his teeth is brushed, all that. Like just make sure he's taken care of. So in that regard.
Do you feel that that True and Sheba, their roles are somewhat diminished by Ja seeing them have to answer to Nature Boy and kneel to him and bow to him and do everything that he asks? Like, what did what are your thoughts on that?
Oh, that's a good question. Wow. Oh, wow. I just thought about this. I think that when I think when you're over there and you have children, that's not your child no more. It becomes Nature Boy's child because everything is getting regulated, and the belief systems are getting regulated through him. So it don't it's Josh. It's like it's kind of get the sense of the parenthood from True and Sheba kind of get diminished, and they have to let go of their minds to be submissive to Nature Boy. And if their minds is submissive to Nature Boy, that means that he has Jah as well.
Does he tell them how to parent Ja?
Yeah, he gives a lot of parenting advice, like when it comes to Jah. Um, but I mean, at the end of the day, I think that at any moment he'll let them go. Like, at any moment he'll let them go.
Wait, you
He,
mean he'll let the child go? He'll let Ja only go?
he'll let Sheba and Jah go, or you know, Sheba is mainly Sheba and Jah is not really True because he wants True around, and we know why he wants True around because True is super dedicated to him, but he's willing to like let them go, like, quick.
Are there any of the men there that you feel? I think you answered this maybe earlier, but okay. Let me ask this first. Pisces had a child over there. Does Pisces ever talk about his child? Does he ever? Did he ever talk to you guys privately about it? Do you about his son and missing him and thinking about him?
Yeah, yeah, at times. Um, he he uh he, me and Pice was super close. So that's like my brother. Like, you know, um, me and him would laugh together a lot and make music together. So I've constantly talked to him about me missing my own child. So, and I've also brought it up to him. Like, do you miss? I question him. Do you miss your child? Do you think that your baby mama gonna come back? And um but it's not. I think that you know he's been there so long that I don't know what he's thinking as far as like if he really wants to be or has it in his heart to be with his son. I don't think that's his focus. Like, that's not his focus.
I have to agree with that, and I want to backpack on that comment and ask you: the men do the men get enough nutrition there? I mean, I know True, he looks like he's just losing weight constantly. It could be the beard that he cut off, and I think the beard kind of
Yeah.
makes it bigger. But is it the beard or
Um. What? No. People. They're eating. Like we ate. We eat. When I say we eat, I gotta make that clear. Like we eat. We eat good. Um. Both the women and men. Um. Uh. But the weight loss that you're seeing and all that, that comes from stress. Like I said, Malia going to the hospital, stress. Zoka losing her baby, stress. Everybody losing weight and looking a certain way, stress.
You said, Kite, you said it was stress, but you also talked about Malia being physically assaulted and abused, not only by Nature Boy, but the other members. Are the males also being abused, and could this also be contributing to health issues?
Well, I mean, what I mean by stress is like when you physically getting abused, your body, you become in a state of stress. Like, and as far as the men goes, there's never been a point where it's like, he's beat a man so badly. Like, um, but I think like what you're seeing right now, as far as like, making Loyal get on his knees and saying like, "Yes, my king, yes, my take that bass out of your," like he's emasculating them through verbal abuse. So the men get a lot of verbal abuse. Um, so yeah,
Did Pike get Pisces? Did he get his nose broken?
his nose broken. No, not that I can recall. No, or I probably wasn't there at the time. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there.
All right.
Maybe at that time I wasn't there.
They said he was in a physical altercation. He either got jumped or he was fighting someone and his nose ended up getting broken.
Oh no, that was I think they talking about True. That was True that got his we had Loyal and him had fought. Maybe they talking about that. I don't know. I don't know.
Kite, I want to take it back a little bit. I want to ask you, before the birth of your child and that whole live you did with Nature Boy, what did he say to you that convinced you to come back? What did that conversation sound like?
It really wasn't a lot of convincing. Because of the years that I had already like been back and forth over there. So it didn't take a lot of convincing. I think that I was already thinking about it before then. Like I had constantly been thinking about it when I left. The difference that you see now is that I'm actually accepting the fact that I've been psychologically abused. You feel me? Like so it's different now. Like but back when that was happening, it was like damn, like maybe I'm I need to go back over there and I know I'm doing something made me feel like I'm doing something wrong and so I had already been thinking about it so I was already willing to go back over there like I was convinced like damn I need to go back over there bro like you know so it really didn't take much like and me I was in Philadelphia at the time with me and Elanahi um and we had a video call with him because I wanted to go back over there, and I had told him I wanted to go back over there, and he had asked Elanahi if she was willing to worship him, but she wasn't having that, and she was saying I worship myself. From she seen through the bullshit, and yeah, but I was really convinced that already to begin with because of the I had already been thinking about it prior to it happening.
Kite, you talked about I know I watched the video where you apologized for some of your actions and for some of the thoughts that you had. One of the thoughts in particular was you fantasizing about harming someone's child. Do you still have those types of thoughts? And do you I know we asked you already, but have you made any serious plans about getting help?
That's why I'm doing all these interviews to open up about that because that's like essentially I know that for me this is not about money. This is not to use Nature Boy or Carbonation to receive money. I truly am doing this out of wanting to heal myself and my psyche. As far as the baby thing goes, um, I take full accountability for that. About me having the illusions of doing that. I will say that I was on a substance. I was on shrooms, and I was at a very low point in my life, and I didn't know what that was. I didn't know how to deal with it, so I didn't speak about it. So when I went online, look, I want to say this to the public that I truly just when I spoke about it online, I